What up everyone? Hope you are doing well. I've been looking at this nitro engine for a while. The Corsatec, the CTN7, there's a CTN3 as well, 3-port. I really like the company, established last year, founded by Adrian Bertin and Oscar Janssen. If you want to read about the company, go to corsatec.info, so not .net but .info. You can read all about the company. David Van Valk ran this engine at the European Championships last year, so I was really interested in this engine. It comes with some nice stickers and a card. It doesn't come with a glow plug, no exploded fuel or manual. I think that's a bit of a shame, but just by looking at this engine, I think it looks absolutely stunning. Really nice machining on here. It's made in Italy, at the LM factory, Lavorazione Meccaniche. They make a lot of nitro engines there, Orion, CRF works, and a lot more. I also think Reds is getting some parts from that factory. This engine was specifically designed to run on lower content nitro fuel, so I am really curious what they did. So we're gonna take it apart and check the timing numbers. I will compare it to the Reds SV. So let's get this baby open and check it out. Alright guys, got it apart. First thing I noticed was the screws from the cooling head are 3 instead of hex 2.5. Yeah, this cooling head is absolutely beautiful, guys. Look at this. The machining on this cooling head is so nice. So that really stands out. Nail this down. It looks absolutely perfect. I like the color. It's gonna be a real shame to scratch this up, but yeah, that will probably happen. Yeah, the second thing I did notice, and my guess is they made a European version and a US version. This backplate is black anodized. It looks really good. It's so smooth. And then it's a drilled backplate, kind of like the Reds SV. They call it air boost. So this looks really nice. Machining on here is just perfect. It's nice and oily. Nice logo in it. And yeah, the US version comes with 2 head shims, and the European version comes with 1 head shim. 2 needle carb. It comes with a 7.0 restrictor. Short needle, but it's really tapered. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks very sharp. So unlike some other short needle carbs, the needle is a bit more round. Yeah, the carb looks really good. Aluminium carb insulation, ring on the boot. And the porting looks really nice. It's absolutely smooth. I do notice a bit difference in, where am I? This board. So this one is really straight. You can see here there's a little mark from the machining. It's a bit round here. You can see this line is not entirely straight. Other than that, this is looking absolutely perfect. Inside of the sleeve, absolutely flawless. It's looking really good. The button head, it comes with a seal, no glow plug. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, the button head doesn't have a real big dome. Yeah, it comes with 1 head shim. Let me measure that. It's 0.1. 0.1 head shim. Yeah, I'm gonna measure what the piston head clearance is. I'm gonna take the numbers. Really curious to see what they did on that. Yeah, the crank, silicone filled, and again the machining looks really nice. Got 2 slugs. The piston. A nice beefy rod. It's got the oil here. It's got the Corsatec engraved in it. The piston. Bypass holes. to get the air underneath the piston for more efficiency. Really nice. It's got the 2 oil grooves and the domed piston. This looks really good, guys. Very nice machining. The crankcase, yeah, we looked at that. It's got a rear ceramic bearing, Swiss made. And the front bearing, what does that say? HCH. I think that's a Dutch company. So I believe these are Dutch bearings. And here it says 2RS. So it's double sealed. Really nice. Yeah, the machining on this thing is absolutely flawless. So we're gonna take a look at the numbers. Bore 16.19, stroke 16.9, induction opening 152, closing at 63 with a total of 215. Blowdown is 52. Piston head clearance, it's a bit hard to measure that by hand, but I came down at 0.46 millimeters. That is really small, so I think I will add an extra head shim. I'm really curious about the USA version, which head shims that version has. So yeah, pretty good numbers, pretty good timing. Blowdown is pretty high, so the top end is really good. It's supposed to have a really good bottom end as well, so I'm really looking forward in running this engine. With that being said, this engine does remind me a lot of the Reds SV with the drilled backplate, the sleeve, and the carb. So yeah, I got my Reds SV apart. If we take a look at those timing numbers, blowdown 46, induction opening 143, closing 57 with a total of 200. Bore and stroke is pretty much the same. Piston head clearance is 0.51 millimeter. Hysterical idle, and I actually had the same problem in the beginning. I didn't really like this engine, but when I switched to the 16%, it did run a lot better. So I think this piston head clearance is just too small for 25 or for 30% nitro fuel. So if any of you guys have the same problem with the idle, it sounds a bit hysterical, try adding an extra head shim. Try to zoom you in. So the design is pretty similar. Those ports are a bit bigger at the SV. Main intake port is larger on the Corsatec, but they are pretty similar. And if you take a look at the carbs, they look really similar as well. This one also has a 7.0 restrictor. This is very short, and you can see there is a difference, but the carb looks really similar. Yeah, the backplate design. Same drilled out. The SV has a larger hole, and also the holes on top are larger than the Corsatec. But yeah, like I said, the Corsatec did remind me of the SV. The cranks timing is a bit different. There's only a 15-degree difference, so the crank window from the Corsatec is slightly bigger. So the button heads, the SV has a bit more dome than the Corsatec. So pretty similar. The crankcase is a lot different, but there are some similarities. So this Corsatec did remind me of the SV, so I'm really curious to see how this engine will run. Yeah, I think I am gonna add an extra head shim, definitely for the break-in, and then after the break-in we're gonna try some stuff out, running 16%, running 12%, and see how it does. Stay tuned. The next one, I will be breaking this engine in, I will be running it, so I will holler at you later.